this market is going to be the norm for a little bit, not forever, but NFTs are going to be a rocket for crypto adoption because they're interrelated. You need crypto to buy NFTs. So when you cash out in crypto. Yeah, guys, we're going to talk about a market update. But yeah, I was away for a little bit. So thanks for waiting on me, guys. I had COVID. It sucked. I had that for 2 solid weeks, and it gave me a lot of chances to, just be at home and grinding discords and being active in communities and studying and researching. So I utilized the time well. But in that time, the update that I gave earlier in January compared to now is so different. Okay, because we went from like NFTs are seeing some traction to, oh my God, every actor in Hollywood wants an NFT now. Gwyneth Paltrow, Paris Hilton, Jimmy Fallon, right? They're all entering this space. We are now in the NFT gold rush. Do your own research. We still consider NFTs to be risky as a category, okay? And in general, as a, compared to real estate, compared to gold, compared to stocks, crypto is volatile. NFTs are on the deep end of that ocean. So just be aware of that, okay? But guys, we've been hitting upwards of $180 million a day in transaction volume. And there are some existing projects that are leading the way in this wave. It has been, now that we're on January 27th, we can look back, it has been a record month, but it's been a record month for over a week now, because we've grown immensely in the number of participants in the world of NFT investing, okay? People who thought they would never get involved buying pictures of apes are getting involved, okay? People who are very famous are understanding now that this is about showing off a little bit. It's about clouds. There's a value in this, like collecting art. Finally, we're seeing the popular side of it. We're seeing it spill over. But there's a lot more to it. We're seeing adoption in ways that we probably didn't know maybe several months ago. Coinbase, as we all know, the biggest platform is on-ramping new users when they open their NFT marketplace. What they're going to do beyond just having a marketplace, though, and something that we didn't discuss, is the way they're going to do it is allow people to purchase the NFTs without having the confusing process of using the browser wallet. Some people were complaining that you need to use MetaMask, or if you guys were using the Solana marketplace for your purchases, I bet you were using Phantom Wallet, right? Yeah, I'm seeing your heads nodding doing that. And that's exactly right. It can be confusing. It can almost leave you panicking, because it's like, oh, I just transferred $500, my hard-earned money into that wallet. What is someone going to hack it and steal it? It's so lofty. So that's one of the problems that Coinbase is aiming to solve with their own NFT marketplace. And for that reason, I think there's going to be massive adoption in the NFT space because of that. So once it goes live, we're going to have an avalanche of new users, no pun intended on the word avalanche. We're also seeing this going mainstream in other ways. Okay, right now, we're looking at Discord being the main place where NFTs are being built, where their communities for NFTs are being built. But look at Facebook, Instagram, Meta. Okay, they're going to create a feature that allows users to mint and display their NFTs on their profiles. Right? You think they're not looking at Discord going, we should be the ones with all of this activity going on, not some other company? It should be Facebook, where the groups are, where people discuss and grow their communities, not anywhere else. So they're going to go hard and aggressive on this. Again, further adoption, making it the norm. Again, a gateway for new users, right, to start collecting and trading NFTs in a social space, right? YouTube, I'm also hearing, is looking to implement NFTs for content creators. Free space. They understand that this is going to be the next, try and help grow the connection between the creators and the fans. So that's really, really important. How they use the NFTs, they didn't say, they just mentioned it, but it's going to be probably similar to how they handle their subscriptions, right? YouTube has a super level for subscriptions. I think NFTs are going to play a part in that. So you will be holding NFTs in the future for the favorite people that you follow. And you will be going into your normal social sites and trading NFTs just like you do knowledge and information. It'll just be part, your wallet will always be with you. I also heard Walmart is getting into that space. They have a slew of trademarks. I don't know if this caught your attention this week, but Walmart is going to be implementing their own token. And then they're also going to be creating their own NFT collection. So how they implement this, just like YouTube, is still up in the air. We don't know, but I can imagine rewards, subscriptions, loyalty, all of this will be built into the use and function of NFTs. So I know we want to hear about NFTs and how to invest in them, which is great. Now, you know, I've been talking about that a lot, but I always want to bring to the forefront the usage, because it's going to change. It's going to become widely adopted, the way we purchase stuff online. I remember the first time I purchased something online, I was like, it feels so icky to give my credit card to a website. What's the security in that? Who's gonna, if things go bad, what's the process? You know, people are feeling like that now with NFTs. But once you understand that NFTs are going to be the connection between your personal property and the metaverse, it'll just flow. You'll see other people doing it. You'll see big reputable companies getting involved. There'll be some hiccups, but it'll be something that you use every day. Okay. On the other side of that, though, there are other opportunities. You know, there's development opportunities. Jobs for hire, as you can see, is in demand in places like Upwork and Fiverr, you know, where you get work done, trademark filings and other publications. There's a lot of people right now making a ton of money creating the artwork for these projects, getting people set up in terms of infrastructure. So, you know, as we enter this bull run in the NFT market, a lot of people don't want to learn the technical side. They're going to want to outsource on how to do it. And that's going to be a huge, huge opportunity for you entrepreneurial types out there. Okay. Infrastructure is going to have to be built. And so there's a valuable opportunity for people wanting to integrate their businesses with that technology. But for those investors who want to flip, who want to buy every day, what we're seeing right now is the best getting better. So you can look at like Bored Apes, you can look at Cyberkongs. They are all jumping up in floor price, not going down because new projects are coming in. People thought that they're all the same. You just get on the newest project and you hold it, right? That's not true. The best is just staying up there. And that's really interesting to see. But there are some new contenders. We just had the launch of Hate Beast this week, and they haven't revealed what they look like yet. For those people who are investing in NFTs at mint, you understand that when you buy your NFT, when you mint your NFT, you don't actually get to see what it looks like for some time. It could be a day to a week. I had one project go over a week before it was revealed. And, you know, that's just how it is. And right now, Hate Beast, without even being revealed, has a floor price at around 7 Ethereum. It's crazy, 7 Ethereum, okay? What happens after the reveal? We'll see what happens. A lot of these high profile launches have been known to dip considerably after a mint. So be aware of that if you're investing in some of these launches. A strategy that I know from one of my mentors in the space, he said, what you do is you buy two, you flip one, and you flip one before it gets revealed. That's usually the height. You get the most bang for your buck. And then you can reinvest that quickly into something else and keep going with those highs. But the markets are changing. And I do see Hate Beast holding its own because the market's matured in just several months with people who are used to buying and selling. And if the market says there's going to be value in these things, then damn it, there's going to be value in these things. You know, there's going to be that. But right now I'm tracking the following projects. If you guys want to get involved in something right now, get into the NFT space, you're going to have to get into the communities and start learning how to be involved. I recommend you pick good projects that will still hold their value, like Hate Beast, post reveal. Hopefully it'll hold its value post reveal. The number one that I'm involved in right now is Antonym. I've mentioned that before. And for that one, their community right now, I believe they're up at around 16,000 people in the server. It's not a lot. And that's
And
because
is it still possible to mint that? Or
so right now you can't mint it. You're just going for what they call an A list. I'm glad you asked that, because right now, in order to get an antonym A list, which is like the white list, they have to mark you in the server. And you get marked by showing participation, community outreach. If people need help, you are there to help. Contribution to healthy conversations. So if you look at the channels on the side, there's crypto talk, there's NFT talk, there's health and wellness and fitness and all kinds of great stuff that you can get involved in. So it doesn't really matter what it is, as long as you attach yourself to a topic of interest that you can, contribute to the conversation with. And you will be seen. The moderators are fantastic. They're funny. They're out there. They communicate with everybody. And the founders themselves have come out actually just a couple of days ago. Who you can follow on Twitter. He said that the whole idea is not to grind. The idea of Antonym right now is to give people a place where they know they can contribute to the benefit of the community. The growth of the investment depends on the health of the community. So people should not feel stressed out with grinding and sending 1,000 messages a day. That's not the message that he's trying to send. He wants to limit the number of people in the server so that people have a chance to develop their own internal connection to the community. And that could mean joining what they call gangs. I'm part of the Hunted Gangs, Go Hunted Gang. And there's other gangs too. And there's also like a casino system as well, where you collect a boba. And it's a lot of fun. And I haven't actually seen a community as thriving as this, even with such a relatively small number of people. But check this out. Out on Twitter, there's, I think, 100,000 people waiting to get in. Think about that. Think about going to a concert, right? And there's 100,000 people with no tickets waiting outside to get in. That's what we're looking at here. It's crazy. So I see Antonym as the next big blue chip coming up. And they open their doors every 3-4 days, something like that. You have to put your notifications on, and you have to be ready to enter the code. The code goes into a Discord invite URL, and that has to be done within seconds. It's not something that you can just casually do. They'll have it closed within seconds. It's not easy. So you got to maybe try a couple times, get used to it. That's what happened to me, and you just get in and you get going with the community. That's pretty much the gist of what's happening in the marketplace. Like I said, we have all of these up and coming events that are going to put NFTs on the map. It's really important that you disseminate between quality projects that will last through a bear market or through any major dips, given the volatility of crypto in general, never mind just NFTs, and focus on your NFT investing as though you are a shark on Shark Tank investing into a business. You want to know the fundamentals. You want to know why it's going to succeed in the long run. You want to know who is running the project, and use the intermediary hype market to stack some cash with flips. But just like musical chairs, if you're the one without a chair at the end, you're gonna be the loser. Okay, so don't let that happen, guys. Be very careful, and thanks for watching. Catch you next time.